What you're about to hear is real. These are not horror stories. These are not movies. These are actual scientific experiments conducted on real human beings. Some were so disturbing they were banned forever. Some created monsters, and some revealed the darkest truth about what humans are truly capable of. Turn off the lights and watch till the end, because the last one will haunt you forever. 1939, Iowa. 22 orphan children. Scientists divided them into two groups. One group was given positive speech therapy. The other group was told every single day that they were stutterers, that they were broken, that they would never speak properly. The result? Children who had no speech problems developed severe stuttering, lifelong psychological damage from words alone. The experiment was so horrifying it was hidden from the public for 60 years because the scientists were ashamed. Words destroyed these children, and nobody was ever punished. The CIA wanted to control the human mind, so they created MK Ultra, a secret government program that ran for 20 years. They took ordinary people, students, mental patients, prisoners, and without their knowledge, subjected them to LSD, electroshock therapy, sleep deprivation for weeks, psychological torture so extreme that several subjects lost their minds permanently. Some died. The most disturbing part? The scientists knew exactly what they were doing. This wasn't an accident. This was a deliberate attempt to break the human mind and rebuild it from scratch. The program was officially denied for decades until the secret documents were accidentally released in 1977. Psychologist Harry Harlow wanted to study depression, so he built a device he called the Pit of Despair. He took baby monkeys who were happy and healthy and locked them alone in complete darkness for weeks. No contact, no light, no warmth. When they were released, they were completely broken, refusing to eat, refusing to move, staring blankly at nothing. Harlow had successfully created clinical depression in a living being on purpose. The experiment revealed something terrifying. Isolation doesn't just hurt you, it destroys who you are, completely, permanently. 1961, Yale University. A volunteer sits in front of a button. They're told to press it every time a person in the next room answers a question wrong. Each wrong answer delivers an electric shock. The shocks start small, but they get stronger and stronger. The person in the next room starts screaming, begging them to stop, but the scientist calmly says, "Please continue." And here's what's terrifying. 65% of ordinary people press the button all the way to the maximum voltage, a voltage that would kill a human being. They weren't monsters. They were normal people, just like you, just like me. They simply followed orders. 1968, a teacher named Jane Elliott divided her class by eye color. Blue eyes were told they were superior, smarter, better. Brown eyes were told they were inferior. Within one day, the blue-eyed children became arrogant and cruel. The brown-eyed children became timid and performed worse on tests. The next day, she switched it. Same result. In 24 hours, ordinary children became discriminators. This experiment proved something horrifying. Hatred is not natural, it is taught, it is manufactured, and it can be created in anyone in less than 24 hours. Scientists put dogs in cages and gave them electric shocks they couldn't escape. After a while, they opened the cage door. The dogs could easily jump out, but they didn't. They just lay there, taking the shocks, because their brain had learned that escape was impossible. Psychologists call this learned helplessness. And here's the terrifying truth. Humans develop this too. After enough failure, after enough pain, after enough people telling you that you can't, your brain stops trying, even when the door is wide open, even when escape is right in front of you. These experiments were real, the suffering was real, and the lessons are terrifying. Normal people become monsters when given power. Words alone can destroy a child. Isolation breaks the human mind completely, and most people will follow orders, even to the point of killing. But here's what they also proved. Awareness is everything. Because now that you know, you can recognize these patterns in the world, in others, and most importantly, in yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to see the dark truth about human nature, and follow Bodydecoded, because knowledge is the only protection you have.